be honest, a mistake may have been made in the last one. The enemy is a lot closer than I'd like them to be. An awful lot closer than I'd like them to be. In fact, they are super close, and that's a problem. Please help me out, Super Laser. The enemy is a lot closer than I'd like them to be. We are suffering because of that. So right now, as you can see, we are dealing damage. I think we're going to lose a few of our frontline lasers, honestly. I genuinely think we're going to lose a few frontline lasers. So watch this space. There goes one. So after this is done, we are going to massively expand the mining lines. There's two. Oh, that's expensive. Let's rebuild you and you. Shall we build you? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we need this. Obviously this line is temporary. I've put 5 new lasers on it as well to try and hold it. But every line we have holding, you know, an external line is great. And we kind of need them to be here. Got another one went down. We've just lost the energy network. That's a bigger problem than the rest of it. So yeah, the line is holding, resources are still going, and the compensation is problematic. Okay, everything's dead. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, this was a problem. This was a bigger problem than it should have been, and it should have been this bigger problem. But we did it. We might lose a little bit more, sadly, but now we can expand. Oh god, the resources we have externally. We have a lot of stuff out there we need to grab. Where's that coming from? Grab resources off. As you can see, a few of these are going to be hit. We don't really care. I've just lost another laser down here. It's time to start grabbing as much as we possibly can. So let's expand all of the mining. Okay, of course, next big attack wave is in my newest expansion. Cool. Cool. So there's a big attack wave coming over here. Where's all my mining? Over here. So it's time to start finding new mining zones, as always. Coolsies game, you have the screwed me as always. So we're going to start expanding back down south. And we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, the entire left side is now doom. Doom under the gloom. Would that be helpful to us? Not really, no. Not really at all. But you know, we've got some laser defences, we just don't have it in the actual areas where it matters. And the areas where it matters, of course, have a bit of a problem. So, expansion. Yes. So we're going to start slowly extending our circle, I feel. We might lose some of our mines. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, we're already starting to lose this. Look, the enemy's already started to spawn in, so it's time to seal this off, I guess. So we can seal that area off. Obviously, we'd like to have more lines of defences, but we have what we have. Our actual line of defence, of course, is up this area here. So this entire section will be lost. I'm going to leave it up for as long as possible, because it is, of course, you know, giving us resources. We'll detonate that. That should kill a few of those off. There we are. We'll lose a few pieces. That should... Boop. There we go. Perfect. Well, yeah, this area's gone. Oh, the north is also under attack now. So the north is also going to be reconnected. I literally started building north, started building south. Everywhere I go, the enemy is not happy with me. So we're going to, I guess, go south. Sod it. Let's carry on expanding the actual energy and go south for mining. And this is what the problem is. If we don't get more resources before we hit 100, we are going to be pretty much doomed, because it's going to get real tough real fast. Okay, the entire lower area is now basically gone. As you can see, the teleporters have completely screwed us over. So I'm just going to sell all this off. Right, so I'm going to start teleporting over and over again, and the little buzzers are going to bugger me over. So we've lost the entire left-hand side. It is what it is. There'll be a couple of defences here and there, but otherwise that area is now gone. It's not a big loss, to be fair. Not a big loss at all. We have multiple extra areas, of course, with multiple extra sections. Most of this we don't really need. So we could just rebuild it. We literally don't really need most of this. We have some defences in the area. Sod. The north, of course, is a bit more of an issue. The north is a lot more of an issue. But we do, of course, have a few detonators. A few extra lasers down. Obviously, we're still going to lose some resources, but anything we can use to slow the enemy is good. But, yeah, this is problematic. Very problematic. And we will hold the line to the best of our abilities. But yeah, the abilities are issuey. Okay, let's reconnect to you. Because you have the more death. And there we are. We're holding. We are just holding. But yeah, the northern expansion is problems. The eastern expansion is non-existent. The western expansion is dead. Cool. So the south is where we now live. Cool. Let's go pillage Florida. That's what I've always said anyway. Oh, never mind. The south has also got issues. Coolsies. I now have nowhere to go, so we have to expand. We have to destroy the north and expand north. Because the south is also now death. Okay, problems. Problems. We can easily hold the south, at least, because we've got plenty of forces down there to do it. The problem is I don't have anywhere to grab resources right now, so I need to recalculate quite majorly and quite soon. I just tried building up north, and the next attack is up north. So this entire new bit of up north is now already dead. Oh my god, there is no good things going on right now. Maybe we can go south? Oh my god, south is an issue. There's a few issues going on here. This upside is obviously having problems. Yeah. Okay. We've lost a little bit of our lines. This is bigger. Maybe we go to the right instead of every other direction. Because every other direction appears to be doom. Slightly doomy. Especially the north, which I can say I was going to go towards. I need a good expansion zone, I really do. Well, it's getting a little bit more risky, I'm going to say. Because right now, the enemy is all over my lines. Massively all over my lines. And we have nowhere to build. Now, we won't lose from this, not by a long shot. The amount of missiles we've got are wiping out their expansions and their forces. But as you can see, we don't really have many ways to go anymore. So that's a problem. So now we're going to go to the west. You know what's going to happen when we go to the west? The enemy is going to happen when we go to the west. Let's see what happens. See, we have completely lost everything. But look, we're firing enough missiles to wipe out vast chunks of their world. Unfortunately, their world is bigger than mine because they're robots. They are robots. They are cubics. Robots for everyone. Yeah. Yeah, we are having the problems. Okay, let me explode you. Detonate you. Okay. Did that just explode? It did explode. Problems. Okay, detonate you. There we go. Good. But yeah, as you can see, things are problems. Now, we are expanding significantly. I say significantly. We are almost sub 10 on our resource gathering, and that's not what we need. I'm also going to spend about 200 upgrading the inner missiles. These all need to be eagles. We need to basically see this yellow line of power not be yellow. We need to be basically empty. So we need more eagle cruisers. We need to fire all the missiles. If all the missiles aren't being fired, something's going wrong. God, the south is full, isn't it? See? This is what we should be seeing. A rain of missiles and death. This is our life now. If a missile is fired, something should be shot. I could have set it up as random, of course. When their actual target dies, they pick new targets. Okay, the north is issuey. The west is fine and going. The south is getting more so. The south is priority 1A. Okay, good. We will not go that way for now. Even though I was. We'll go this way and live and enjoy everything. And as you can see, they're getting closer and closer. The beams are now firing. We should be okay. Upgrade you. Yeah, nothing can really get too close. Once all the beams start, especially if I do something like this. Let's go. Boop. And now we've got another beam. See that? There we go. Obviously what you want here is a smaller death beam being guarded. There we go. So now that's helps you take out the bigger ones. You obviously have a lot more missiles going off. There we go. This is much better. Okay, the north is definitely an issue. Please charge that up to blow them up. Thank you. Obviously we still have a few spurs of actual combats, but yeah, this is... it's alright. The south really is a problem. Okay. The only way we can expand now is probably north again. How far north do I have to go to get resources? Pretty far. It looks like this might be my main stretch. Okay. This is where we're going. This way. And we're going to do it quickly. We're going to do it real quickly. We're going to have some more defences on here as well, because this is looking like the enemy is getting closer to killing me. The south is lost. The south is very lost. The north is under attack again, so this new spur over here is again in danger. The west is holding question marks. The west is holding question marks. Just digress some of this. That spur definitely needs to be up there. That spur needs to be repowered. That's a problem, and it needs to not be a problem. Okay, there we go. Let's do all of that. That'll power all of that up. Let's carry on you to here. Not you to here. Let's actually properly power this thing. There we go. Back to there. There we are. Yeah, that entire northern spur is gone. Looks like some of this is going over here. We should be able to defend this pretty easily for now. The more resources we get from it, the better. We are currently sub 200 resources. And there's a lot of death going on. That's a problem. Because we kind of don't want there to be death going on. We may actually have to actually extend this range to actually connect. Sod it. Any resources going this way are going to connect. I've done dumb and I've gone below 50. I'm sub 50, which means if I lose a position, as you can see, this lot, there's entire groups going over here. If I lose this, I literally could not rebuild. Sub 50 is a dangerous place to be. Like, you know, so you were holding here dead easily. And there's obviously there's still this bit over here which is still vaguely holding. But the problem, like I've said, is we don't have the way to rebuild if you go sub 50. Because it's going to cost like maybe, what are these, 5 each? No, 2 each. You know, it's going to cost 10 of these, that's 20 just to get somewhere. Just one of these down is 5. I can't really afford to lose any spurs. So this is danger zone being sub 50 at this level and stage. God, where's all my resources going? We'll go over here, aren't they? Yeah, we need more energy going this way. Okay, I'm going to extend the energy down south. I'm going to do more dorm and go back to sub 50. Oh, that hurts me. That genuinely hurts me. Okay, another massive assault's coming from the north. We've cleared most of the screen, so I've carried on this expansion over here, as you can see. And we're getting a fair bit of resources from it. There's a couple of towers up here, a couple over here to stop this bit being destroyed. But mostly, this is the entirety of our expansion of mining right now. Because I can't keep expanding in every direction because we aren't yet there. So all of our resources, of course, still going out. I'm still trying to expand this side. But this side, again, got annihilated. They're already back. This side, they're already back. So the north and the west have problems. That's an issue. Okay. So congrats, you're now the death laser. There we are. Okay, it's still clearing up here. Actually, we'll extend you to this one then. There we are. So that'll clear up a bit of the north. That is fine. We, of course, have the west, which is a problem. And this side over here is where the majority of our resources are coming from. We are devouring this entire section as fast as possible before the enemy realises what we're doing. Because, of course, they will know. They will come and they will be happy. I won't. But, you know, I'll pretend it was good for me too. Well, I'll be honest. Now the attack's coming from 3 separate directions again, we might even completely lose this side now. Like this side here might be completely gone very soon. In fact, I'm having issues finding bits where my essence can go. So we are about to lose everything on the left-hand side. The left-hand side, I forgot what it was called. But yeah, this is an issue. Now luckily, like I say, we have plenty of resources coming from over here, but yeah, we just need to keep on going because the outer layer for number 3 is yet to be done. We obviously have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 needs to be completed. Layer 3 really needs to be completed, but I'm thinking we finish off all the missiles in the centre first. So this is going to cost us some resources, but I think it's worth doing it while I have a known amount of resources over here. We haven't hit the sub 50, but it looks like the inner missile ring is now complete. We now have 2 layers of Eagle cruisers completely done. That's a lot of long-range fire support. It's not the most I've ever had, but it is a lot. Now with that out of the way, we can of course keep going. But yeah, we are having a few local problems. We've got a lot of missiles going off. I'd like to make the next layer also entirely missiles. But to do that, I need to finish off the layer before it. And of course, yeah, we have a few energy issues still going on, a few missile issues still going on. We are gathering as much resources as possible, and that is optimistic. Optimistically optimistic. We just need to gather as much as we can. And I'm definitely going to make sure we do that. Of course, you know for a fact this area is about to get attacked very soon, so we do it as quickly as possible. We cannot afford to lose everything. There we are. But yeah, we are. This side is a problem. Big problem. Got a lot of shielded units are now in existence. Yeah. We're working on it. But yeah, this side is definitely the next case for a big assault. Definitely the next case for a big assault. Here it is. Here's the actual attack on the right-hand side. We all knew it was coming eventually. That's a problem. We'll have to work on that. But yeah, that means our resources are cut off that way. We need to find a new resource area. Now, luckily, unless it changes, it's kind of low, so we might be able to go up. But this area is now, I think, officially gone. There's no way my lasers are going to reach over there. The missiles and things are, of course, going to. But I don't think anything else is going to. However, it's also time to get rid of these lasers and actually put my lasers. We're going to lose a little bit of resources to change these into proper lasers. They give me the second. Might be more than a second, actually, because this battle's still ongoing. Actually, that's quite high up. This whole area is about to be gone. Time to go north, I think. But let's get this outer ring done. Well, the problem has happened. This entire wave, look at it all, isn't going for my base. They're going for my resource expansion. So I'm leaving that there. On the bright side, however, as you can see, the outer ring, apart from obviously the generators, is give or take 2/3 completed. So that is a massive boost to our resource. Obviously, I've put a few more of the generators up and running. But yeah, this is... Oh God, even the North's under attack now. This is a massive, massive one for us. We now have a huge amount of resources. A huge amount of resources. A huge amount of defences. We just need to obviously make sure they stay okay. Now, right now, the attacks are pretty big. And we do not have a way, really, to get resources out. We could probably push down to here. But the enemy's here. We kind of need a calm before the storm. So that's where we're at. The calm before the storm. We better hope we get one, because right now our resources are basically non-existent, if I'm honest. They are basically non-existent. And we kind of need our resources to be existenting. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. We'll generally have to see how that goes. But 50-50, see how it goes, get some resources here and there, but this area is basically gone. The north is a mess. We are going to have to see. What will we see? I don't know. Probably our own doom, but it's hopeful. It's hopeful. And the next one we'll have to wait, because wave 100's approaching, and after that, any... Gods, look at this. Any expansion is going to be difficult, like genuinely difficult. But we are holding for now, despite occasional losses. Viva la resistance, viva la whatever we are. Let's exploit these aliens until we run out of resources or die.